Hey, happy day. I got a story for you. Companies like McDonald's and so many other people in places are bragging about having plants taste like meat. I say that slowly because I have a hard time processing that plants taste like meat. They brag about it all the time, but hey, cows, they've been doing this forever. One more plant joke for you here. I got to tell you this. Plant-based burgers, what plant do they come from? Meat processing plant? Maybe kind of. Hey, the U.S.-Mexico, the custom people there, they work hard and they're always finding something. I wish they could find it all, but son of a gun, they did find this. They found meth, a whole bunch of meth hidden inside pumpkins coming across the border from Mexico for Halloween. Halloween is a fun time. It's about kids. It's about so many nice things, and you got these dopers that are wrecking it kind of with that thing. That's not very nice, but in any event, they were caught. That's the good news, and $402,000 worth of meth, and that's a deadly drug. And inside pumpkins. Creative, I guess, but not nice. School district in Southern California, these people are nuts down there. They really are. I mean, some of them, you got to take them out behind the schoolhouse and smarten them up because this is wild stuff. They have planned a family-friendly drag show for elementary kids for Halloween. More Halloween talk, right? Halloween is supposed to be fun. And now you have these kids, they're going to have all these adults coming gravitating in front of them and all of this and half dressed, half crazy. These are little kids. And it's a drag show? I mean, really? Parents, what is wrong with you? Close the school down. Do something. There's something wrong with an adult who wants in any way to be involved with a child sexually, right? I mean, that's creepy. That's not good. They call it a family-friendly sexualizing of children. Hey, you know what? I'm lost for words to get it. I'm whispering and I'm lost because this is nuts. And they're doing it all the time because this is the left. What is wrong with them? Have you got time? We'll talk about it. Now, the other day, it was October 5th. That was the day that was the official global James Bond Day, which celebrated 53 years of the Bond franchise. Started in 1962. I remember I went to the first show. Anyway, I'm that old, but it kind of makes you think about Bond. I mean, it's been exciting all through the years, and I did go to the last show. I didn't like it much. It was trying to get too wonky with the new world. You know, you had M, who was all of a sudden homosexual. You had a new 007, who was all of a sudden a female in black. And then you had James Bond get killed at the end, and a whole bunch of other moving things that I didn't like very much because it kind of wrecked the franchise. But hey, they're celebrating anyway, and we'll see what happens with the next show. He'll probably come out as a homosexual. Hey, New York, a governor there. She's wild. The good news is she'll only be governor, I think, for a short while. And she was not elected. She was appointed, kind of put into the position. And I hope that in November, in the middle, goodbye, governor. She now says this concept of a good guy with a gun and that he will stop bad guys with the gun doesn't hold up. There's 2.5 million people a year that will argue with you there, miss, because without them having a gun, bad things would have happened to them and to others, and they've been able to save the day. And she goes on to say that we're going to put out as many new laws as we can to go up against the U.S. Supreme Court ruling that says it's okay for good people to have a gun, and how dare they? I mean, we don't need guns in our streets. We don't need people carrying guns in our subways. We don't need people carrying guns in our schools, and we don't need people carrying guns in places of worship. We don't need them carrying into bars or restaurants because that only makes people less safe. We do not need people carrying guns. Well, then the first thing you want to do is get rid of your all the people that guard you, miss. Get rid of them because they carry guns. Get rid of all the guns that the policemen have. 30-some-odd thousand police people in New York City alone. Get rid of all their guns. I mean, the mayor is probably going to agree with you. Go make that happen. Instead, you go after the good guys. And that's us. Clean it up. Practice what you preach, firstly. In Johannesburg, the government there, kind of like New York, they started long ago saying nobody should have a gun. And all of a sudden, they want a reversal of that. They're saying, us politicians, we're not safe anymore. The bad guys are shooting us with guns. They're actually shooting us. And they're now saying the police can't protect politicians. Counselors must be safe and must be armed. And now they're trying to reverse laws that they put into place. But what's missing from that, it's kind of glaring, is they don't talk about the people. They just talk about themselves. We still don't care about the people that we said can't protect themselves, but we want to reverse that thing that we were part of that because we want to protect ourselves. Bah! Lastly, I got something here at the end, and that's CNN. They're being sued for almost $500 million by former President Donald Trump. Good. I hope he wins. Everybody sues him every day. He must have 1,000 lawsuits or 2,000. So many, it makes my head ache. I can't even imagine that he's going through all of this. And now he's kind of doing a little bit of a legal pivot there, call it, and he's suing CNN, and good. The only person at CNN that I trust, I'm not even sure about him, and he's the weatherman. Y'all come back. See ya.